Hello, and welcome to my channel, A Travel Journey. We recently cruised on Disney's newest ship, the Disney Treasure. In a previous video, we covered days 1 through 5 of our 7-night Eastern Caribbean cruise from Port Canaveral, sailing to the Virgin Islands of Tortola and St. Thomas, Disney's private island Castaway Cay, and with 3 days at sea. We will link those videos in the description box below. In this video, we will cover Day 6 at sea and Day 7 at Disney's private island Castaway Cay, and Day 8, which is the Disembarkation Day. On Day 6, which was a day at sea, we started with breakfast at the Marceline Market Cafe, located on the 11th floor. For a detailed review of the Marceline Market Cafe, you can watch part 1 of the itinerary video. After breakfast, we decided to do laundry, which was located on the 8th floor in the front section of the ship. The laundry is Bambi themed and is called the Fairy Tale Fresh Laundry. It is a 24/7 self-service paid laundry, where guests can use the washers and dryers. Guests can pay with their key to the world or their magic band. Detergent and dryer sheets are also available for purchase. The laundry room also includes irons and ironing boards, which can be used free of charge. For safety reasons, irons may only be used in the laundry room. There are also sinks and space for folding clothes. This laundry is very well thought out and designed. If you don't like doing your own laundry, Disney provides laundry and dry cleaning services at an extra charge. There's a laundry bag and form with the prices in your stateroom. You can notify your host or guest services for pickup and next day return. Express laundry service is also available at an extra charge if needed. We then went to the Sunset Spa and got to relax for a bit. For our detailed experience at the Sunset Spa and Rainforest Room, we will link the video in the description box below. After that, we decided to go on the Aquamouse water slide. The ride has animated screens which show classic Disney scenes around the slide with special effects. This first-of-its-kind water ride sends you through 760 feet of winding tubes suspended high above the upper decks. We sat on the 2-seater ride vehicle and went through the tunnel that teleported us through unexpected directions as we drifted, slid, and splashed upon. It was a lot of fun. After this, we got a cappuccino from the Coco Cafe and decided to relax on the loungers in the adult-only section. For a detailed review of the cafes, you can watch part 1 of the itinerary video. At 6 p.m., we got some popcorn from Preludes and watched the Beauty and the Beast show in the Walt Disney Theater. This show is my wife's favorite musical live show. It is inspired by the Disney live-action movie as well as the animated classic. Some of the other shows you might see include The Tale of Moana, Frozen, and also other shows like Magicians and Singers. On Day 6, our dinner was at the Plaza de Coco restaurant. For the rotational dining, there are 2 dining times, the earlier one being at 5:45 and the later one being at 8 p.m. We had the 8 p.m. one. This restaurant is inspired by the beloved Disney and Pixar film Coco. The restaurant offers a modern flair to traditional Mexican dishes. For the review of our first dinner at Plaza de Coco, please watch part 1 of the itinerary video. In the second dinner at Plaza de Coco, the theme is that Miguel celebrates Dias de los Muertos, the Day of the Dead. There are performances going on while you dine. This is the dinner menu. There were tortilla chips to start and salsa. For my appetizer, I got the beef birria empanada, which was a baked pastry turnover with pulled beef brisket, Oaxaca cheese, pico de gallo, and birria consomme. My wife got the romaine wedge salad, which came with cojita cheese, toasted corn, pumpkin seeds, grape tomatoes, and lime crema parsley dressing. For her main dish, my wife got Imelda Rivera's roasted chicken breast mole, which comes with coco mole sauce, red rice, pickled onion, sesame seeds, and a soft flour tortilla. For my main dish, I got the carnitas, which came with crispy pulled pork, pickled red onions, cilantro lime rice, guacamole, and salsa roja asada. The restaurant is vibrant and colorful. All this time, there were still beautiful performances going on to keep us entertained. For my dessert, I got the cappuccino creme brulee cheesecake, which comes with a baked vanilla cheesecake and a caramelized coffee creme brulee. My wife got Miguel's churros calientes, which comes with sugar spiced churros and warm cajeta caramel. The server also brought us another dessert called the Sunrise Spectacular Chocolate Cake, which comes with chocolate Joconde layered cake, raspberry chocolate creme, and marigold petals. Everything was delicious. Day 7 was Disney's own private island, Castaway Cay. The ship was ashore at 7:30 in the morning. After disembarking at Disney's Castaway Cay, you can obtain beach towels, and you can use your convenient Key to the World card for any purchase on the island. There are character sightings set up at the island, and you can take pictures with them. Many characters are walking around the island throughout the day. At the island, you can do a 5K run, and anybody who finishes receives a Disney Castaway Cay 5K medal. There are 3 main beaches on Castaway Cay: the Castaway Family Beach, the Snorkeling Lagoon, and the adult-only Serenity Bay, which is reserved for adults 18 years of age or older. The island is small, and they are all within a short 15 to 20 minutes walking distance. If you don't want to walk, an open-air tram is available next to the ship, which goes back and forth between the beaches. If you prefer to see the island by bike, you can rent one and ride along the 1.5 miles of bike trails around the island. We got to the adult beach approximately an hour after we docked, and by this point all of the chairs and loungers were already taken. It was very disappointing that Disney does not have enough loungers to accommodate all the people. In addition, the beach was full of seaweed, which smelled very bad. Disney can definitely clean this up before the ship docks for a more pleasant experience. Since there was nowhere to sit, we went back to one of the family beaches. We tried to find somewhere to sit, but once again, there was nothing. We had to walk to the end of the beach to find some loungers to drag back next to a palm tree that had some shade. There are 3 places to have buffet-style lunch on Castaway Cay: Cookie's Barbecue, Cookie's 2 Barbecue, and another barbecue next to the adults-only Serenity Bay. The options range from burgers, hot dogs, rotisserie chicken or jerk chicken, a fish option, salads, fruits, ice cream, and cookies for dessert. The food here was very basic and plain. Once again, we expected a lot more from Disney. Guests can buy specialty frozen drinks and souvenir cups at Olaf's Summertime Freeze Shop. There are several other stands and bars around the island where guests can purchase smoothies, frozen drinks, and alcoholic beverages. There are many shops scattered throughout the island where you can buy Disney Castaway Cay logo merch as well as local Bahamian souvenirs. These Bahamian shops are grouped together along the walkway behind the family beach. Bahamian taxes will be added to all purchases made on the island. We visited the She Sells Seashells store. Guests can find exclusive Castaway Cay merch, including t-shirts, hats, beach towels, and other souvenirs. Guests can reserve private cabanas for an additional fee. You can also book Disney Cruise Port Adventures here for a fee, which includes snorkeling, stingray interactions, glass bottom boat tours, parasailing, jet skis, sailing, and more. Overall, our experience was very average, based on the lack of seating and umbrellas at the beach. The island itself is beautiful, with clean water. We took the open-air tram to come back to the ship. If we ever visit Castaway Cay again, something we would do differently is try to be one of the first people off the ship to avoid the crowds and to be able to get loungers and umbrellas at the beach. Instead of having lunch at the beach, we would go back to the ship for more variety and higher quality of food. Disney really needs to step it up in regards to the quality of the Castaway Cay port of call. We had to show our Key to the World card and went through a quick security check at the entrance. We took a quick shower after coming back to our room and packed our suitcases as it was the last day on the ship. The last night dinner was at the 1923 restaurant. For the review of our first dinner at the 1923 restaurant, please watch part 2 of the itinerary video. The restaurant is named for the year that Walt Disney Company was founded. This is the drink and dinner menu. The bread service was sourdough bread with olive oil and rosemary dip. This is the dessert menu. For her appetizer, my wife got the double-baked 3-cheese soufflé. It came with Roquefort, Gruyere, and goat cheese, and was garnished with baby leaf spinach. I got the sliced prosciutto, coppa, and sorpressetta, which came with Modena balsamic grape tomatoes, rosemary sea salt crisp, and Parmigiano Reggiano. We also got the baby iceberg salad, which comes with red and yellow cherry tomatoes, scallions, crisp spiced chickpeas, and sumac tahini ranch dressing. For her main dish, my wife got the ratatouille feuilleté, which came with pan-roasted eggplant, zucchini, bell pepper, pesto, and basil provençale. She also got the Californian Riesling risotto, which comes with sweet green pea, fava bean, Malabar spinach, and toasted pine nuts. I got the seared pork tenderloin medallions, which come with Asiago cheese sage polenta, rainbow chard, pancetta, and hard cider reduction. For dessert, my wife got the raspberry vanilla creme brulee, which comes with lemon almond biscotti. The server also brought the chocolate lava cake, which came with double chocolate sauce and vanilla ice cream. I got the old-fashioned apple pie, which comes with braised cinnamon apple and vanilla ice cream. Everything was delicious. After dinner, we went back to the room to finish packing. Every time we came back from dinner, our host used to provide turn-down service, which included cleaning up the room, providing fresh towels, and creating animals out of the blanket and leaving us chocolates. For our full room tour video, we will link it in the description box below. We used the Disney app to look through all of our expenses to make sure that nothing stands out. We then went to bed early. Day 8 was Disembarkation Day. The ship docked back at Port Canaveral at 6:30 in the morning. For breakfast, you can either go to your assigned rotational dining restaurant, or you can choose to eat at Marceline Market. We grabbed a quick bite to eat at Marceline Market and disembarked the ship around 8 a.m. When we left, the staff scanned our Key to the World card at the exit. We took the Disney Port Transfer bus back to the airport. You get dropped off at the same place where you get picked up. Our plane was at 9 p.m., so we had a full day to ourselves. We dropped off our bags at luggage storage, which is just next to where we got off the bus at Terminal B, and we went to Universal Studios for the day. We took an Uber from the airport to Universal Park and then an Uber back to the airport at 6 p.m. We picked up our luggage and boarded the Air Canada plane back to Toronto. Once we landed in Toronto, we went through customs, picked up our luggage, and took an Uber from the airport to home. We will link the video on how to take an Uber from Toronto Pearson International Airport. I hope you liked this video, and please do like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you.